here we go again. I am here again for another interesting video. Today, I'm gonna share you another um, topic, another interesting um, word from the Bible that I would say, or scripture from the Bible that that for me it's interesting and worth sharing. So now the title of this um, topic would be God created monster the same thing that he created human. It's in the Bible. I'm gonna put it in there. How do you call that in the screen? Um, for you to really confirm or to um, uh, make sure that I am not, making it up, that what I'm sharing you is really based on the Bible that I have read, and also you can try to see it and check it and confirm it in the Google, to make it sure that, you know, I am sharing you, you know, what I learn, from the Bible. Now, the reason why I chose this topic is because, as I promised earlier on, about what I um, about the topic, the old topic that I say there, that we will talk about Lucifer. Now, there were things that I want to clarify. Number one, it says in the Bible, before we touch the the Lucifer kind of thing, let's go on to the monster. What is for you? What is a monster? Monster, monster. So for me, when you say monster, it's not human. It's different. It's creepy. It's something like, oh my God, that will scares human. So in the Bible, it says there, I guess it's in Job, that God said, look at the monster Behemoth. I created him, the same thing that I created you, human. Because Job had been, a little bit complaining, he was whining, it's, when you read, the one, also the very interesting writer, or prophet, however you say it, or book, in the Bible. I really love Job. I really love Job. Some other are really good, but Job really marks, and many Ecclesiastes. I love Ecclesiastes too. But Job, when I read it, oh God, I was crying, and I was really like, oh, I really know God because of Job. So I suggest, if you have time, guys, you can read the book of Job, and it's really good. You will learn a lot. You will know God a lot more. You will know Him more. So now, if you said Behemoth, look at the monster Behemoth I created. I created the monster as I created you. He was talking to Job, and meaning to say, God created the monster, and He was also created a human. And what I'm trying to say, God owns everything. He created, as I've said, He owns the darkness and the light, the monster and the human, and the mortal. So, as I try to search what is Behemoth, because there's a reading there in Job that Behemoth has strong legs like a cedar tree. That the tail of Behemoth is like a cedar tree, and it's really, if you check the cedar tree in Google, boy, it's really like, really, it's really long. It's, wow. So they said it's like dinosaurs. So I don't know, I don't have basis for that, but based only on what I have been reading, I didn't know anything compared to dinosaur, that is also big animals in the land. Now he said also as well here, look at the leviathans. How can you catch the leviathan, with a fish hook, because it's a monster sea. you know so God created all this all the monster, all the everything in heaven and earth. So why he did it? Because it's really for battle, for the arrogant, ruler, it's there. God said, before the human came, he made everything. He made all the animals, the everything before the human. So he prepared for that. God is very smart. He is very strategic, you know. And so why he did it? For war, as I've said, because I know I read it that he said it, it's a preparation, you know, to for a war that he want to, you know, start when God said, there will be a war. So all those things would come out, the, how do you call that? Then the next of that thing that I want to share to you also is the angels. They said this because I cannot find it, and I don't know if I just didn't how do you call that, grip, how do you say it, how I cannot recall that God really described all the angels and that this, but all I know, it says there that there were three angels, of God, and the first one, there is Michael, you know the protector of, I don't know if you have an idea of Michael. He was the one who really covered the humans, and you know and Michael. Gabriel was the messenger, and then Lucifer. They say, when I tried to Google it, Lucifer was the wisest angel of God, and he was the outcast. He was the one that being the falling angel, you know because he think that he was really wise, and then he can capture the kingdom of heaven. And but then this is my point. Do you think, guys, that God didn't know about the intention of Lucifer because God made him wise, the wisest angel among the three? And then do you think God didn't know about it, that he will have that he desired to govern the heaven? Do you think it God would say, I didn't know, that is coming. I didn't know that Lucifer would do that. I don't think so. I don't think, I don't know, but there's something in me that he is God. God knows everything before he created. He's very smart. He's very strategic. He orchestrated everything in this land, heaven and earth. So for me, I don't think. Here's another one. So God is, Satan or Lucifer is created by God as well. What is new? For me, what is new? And here's another one. Because we really believe that, Lucifer owns this, and God is this, and Lucifer is this, and we are scared of Lucifer, But for me, here's another one. I remember Job. Job is beautiful. He the book of Job. Please, if you have time to read the book of Job, and you will know who God is. And it says there that in heaven, all the angels and heavenly, how do you say it? Heavenly creatures. It sounds like there was always a gathering. All these creatures, all the angels, all the heavenly creatures appeared before the Lord. So it's like, it sounds to me na parang may meeting. There's a conference, if the Lord says that we will have a briefing or something like that. Because I really do believe that Lucifer or Satan is a servant of God. That's how I please, if you have any idea, You can share, you can tell me, hey, you're wrong, and that's fine with me, because that's how I feel. That's how I believe that Lucifer is being made, you know, to because God entrusted him for the wicked, for the wicked people. You know, that's why during it says there, you know, there is a day in heavenly, how do you call that? It's like a gathering in heaven. Satan is there. Satan is there. All the angels, and they came, they gathered themselves before the Lord. And it says, it's very clear. They mention it, Job mentioned it twice. And then God says there, what have you been doing? He asked Satan, what have you been doing? And Satan answered, and I have been walking here and there, roaming around the earth. And then God said, have you noticed my servant Job? He was the only faithful, the good human being in land. And then Satan said, the reason why he was very good to you, because you blessed him, you give him everything. And then try to get them and see if he will still worship you. Satan told to God, see that, there is a communication, there's a conversation between God and Satan. So I wish we, I wish we understand this. And if that's why I am here, to help, somebody, to help you guys, para dun sa mga nakukonfuse pa kung sino si God, and and who Lucifer is, or Satan is. And look at that, there is a conversation, so, but nothing, Satan cannot do anything without the permission of God, and then God says, okay then, but don't kill him, don't harm him. So, the moment God said, okay, Satan hit the earth, and then woof, in one Job, children, he got 10 children, died, all the sheep, all the wealth gone. Then another one again, another meeting again in heaven. Satan is there, and then Jesus and God, the Lord asked, what have you been doing? The same question, the same answer. I have been walking here and there, roaming around the earth. And then the Lord said, have you seen my servant Job? Have you noticed him? He is really faithful to me, and careful not to say evil things, or not to do evil, And then, my point here is, God created everything. Created the monster, created the humans, Satan. It's in the Bible. So guys, if you think I am again talking nonsense, forgive me. Maybe I have a wrong Bible, but I'll show you my Bible. There's my Bible. I wrap it up because I don't like it to, this is already 3-year-old, and if you can see, I don't know what Bible is this. So got it. The Holy Bible is presented to this one. So I don't know what kind of Bible is this. If you have any idea, just share it to me. I don't know really. But if you can see, the thing that I love this Bible is, if this what is the color of this, yellow, or yellow green, this is the Old Testament, and then this orange one is the New Testament. So from cover to cover, I read it already twice. So that thick. And now I'm on my third reading. I'm on Nehemiah. So anyway, so that's it for today, guys. I told you that I said we will talk about Lucifer. So God, I want you to understand that God created monster. the behemoth and Leviathan. Behemoth was the land monster, and Leviathan was the ocean, or the sea monster. And then I got you the example of Job, and say that, Satan and God and the Lord have a conversation in heaven. So, if you think I am saying, if it's nonsense, so this Bible, the Bible that even if I search it in the Google, it's there. So it's up to you to decide. I will give it to you. I'm just here to, you know, to lay. If I have my cards, I will just lay in the table. I put my cards in the table, and I let you decide. Mm, Whatever it is that you found, in your own search. With you have the Bible, you will get a Bible, you read the Bible, or you will try to check it on the internet or on Google. So that's it for today, guys, and I pray that you get a little bit, you get something, you get nuggets from what we discussed today. We will discuss again. We will have it another one soon. If you want the same thing with this, you can tell me, and we will discuss again. And you can ask, you can share. We will I will gather again. I will, you can ask me, and we will discuss it again here. And that's it for today, and see you again for my next video. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Tama ba yung sinasabi ko? And please subscribe, so you will be updated soon sa mga marami pa akong gagawin. The thing that I'm making is I'm making 5 to how do you call it? Headshot, how do you say it? Headshot, I don't know. It's a little bit of I just let you know, heads up, that I am making 5 highlights. This is the 5 highlights for me, in the Bible, from the sinner's revelation. That's really very important for you to understand. And then after that, I will start. We will be discussing from what I read in the Bible, from cover to cover. So watch out for that, guys. I pray that we will see again in the next video. This would be lots, and it will keep going. It will keep going. We will be discussing. If you want us to go back again, we will go back again. So whatever it is that you want me to cover, to how do you call that, to discuss, just let me know, and we will discuss it. We will talk about it. That's it. I hope everybody is in good, how do you call that, health, and in peace. Thank you again for watching. See you again next time. Bye bye. Thank you.